Imagine waking up married, but you never planned the wedding. That's what happened to Tobago in 1889. This is part 1 of 3. How Tobago end up in a union it's still fighting to fix. If Trinidad and Tobago was in a marriage, then Tobago never walked down the aisle smiling. It might have signed the papers, but the island never said, I do. Because before the union, Tobago was doing its own thing, running its own legislature, setting its own taxes, trading directly with Barbados, Grenada, even small boats going as far as St. Vincent. No middleman, no waiting on Port of Spain. The economy wasn't booming, but it was working. Tobago handled its own business, local problems, local solutions. Then, the crash came. Sugar collapsed, shipping collapsed, and then the final straw. Gillespie and Company, Tobago's main shipping and credit line, went belly up. Suddenly, Britain looking at Tobago like a debt. So, in 1889, they made a decision, joining with Trinidad, not for unity, but for savings. Yes, the local leadership in Tobago agreed, reluctantly, but on the ground, the opposition was loud and early. People saw what was coming, let's say, longer delay. Tobago's needs pushed to the back, and they were right. By 1899, Tobago was officially made a ward of Trinidad. The local parliament, gone. One single seat in the Legislative Council, based in Port of Spain. Even the money Tobago collected from customs and taxes swept into Trinidad's treasury, with barely anything coming back. And all the trade Tobago used to manage itself now had to go through Trinidad first. 100 years ago, the complaints were the same as today. Tobago feeling sidelined, silenced, and stuck in a system not made for its needs. But people didn't stay quiet. James A.A. Bigot in the 1920s, A.P.T. James in the 60s, generation after generation they stood up, demanding respect, demanding autonomy, asking for Tobago to manage its own business, its own future. And the thing is, what they were asking for back then, Tobago's still asking for now. Not to leave, not to mash up the union, just to be treated like a partner. Because if this thing is a marriage, then Tobago deserve a key, not a knock at the front door. In part 2, we're showing how that same imbalance still playing out in 2025. One boat, one port, one real problem. And when the boat catch a fire, Tobago catch hell.